Hello everyone. This is the mobile app for visiting ships and taking the inventory and generating the format the PMS system supports, so that inventory will be updated in the ships total inventory. So it basically, you create a project, you start adding consumable. Let me open one project. Okay, you can just say either it's a consumable, either it's a spare. Let me click on one, and you can say that you can either generate barcode or a QR code, so that next time when you visit and you scan it, it will automatically show you the data of that inventory, and then you can update accordingly. So the next visit will save you a lot of time. So let me open it and see what are the options available. I'm slowly moving. You can define the type. Is it a consumable or a spare? Description, quantity, what is a unit, a category, locations, description, and also the identification part of the and all these are the optional, so that if you don't want to track it, you can just say specifications, part numbers, drawing number, reference, manufacturer related details, stock level, is it critical, no, storage location, what is the self rack, bin, store, and all things, dates, expiries date, safety related informations, and then the photos if you want to take. So this way you can just define stuff and just save it. You can just click on it. Okay, same way spare, you have a little bit different way to track a spare. By default all the things will be selected, and that this is this for the spare. This is a template of, again, it's a configurable. So now one by one you start adding the items, that way you can just, and if you have a kind of a second visit, and if you want to just scan it, the pre already sticked barcode or a QR code, then you can just scan it and then update the inventory out of it. And then you can just, for any project, you can just say, see the export, this export to PDF, and can you see the template also. These are the customer templates. You can, from the admin or a workspace, you can define your template, so that if you can define a template which directly export it and import it into the PMS system with the ship's PMS system. So different client, different template, you can just define it. Okay, let me go. So what we can do, create a project, add the consumable or a spares, and set up the inventory. We have an option of offline and online printer connectivity. You can, if you have a wireless connector printer, you can just, these are for the report printing as well as the barcode printing. You can have either a linear barcode or a QR code, depends on your PMS system. You can generate those things. Also the label sizes, you can have that, and the printer languages in a different way. So these are the very easy setup. You can scan it, it will show you all the printers, and then set up the define. There are manage workspace, manage user, and a company profile, where workspace is for if you have a set of users or ships, you can create one workspace for one customer, and then and for another customer you can create another workspace, so that data is isolated, unwanted person will not see the data, and the data privacy will be there. The export template, you can say, for each customer they have a different need to have a Excel format, so that they can directly import into the PMS system. You can just simply give a name, different name the way you want. You can just also reorder the field, so that your export will be according to your style, and just save it, and then you can just simply export the template. So that way, once your inventory keeping is done, you can just one click, and you don't need to work for 2-3 days to set up or create a Excel to submit to the client. It will automatically create for you just in a one click. So create project, start taking inventory, generate report, and submit it to the client. That's 4 steps.